guys, welcome once again to another episode of Bars Talk and Bars Beats, where we discuss just about everything and anything to do with everything. On fire! Well, today in the program, we're going to talk about who is a lyricist and also some of the best lyricists in Jamaica. And I even go as far as saying in the States. On fire! Yes, man. Yes. Okay, so let me go into the definition. A lyricist. A lyricist is a person who writes lyrics for song, and it is opposite to a composer who does like the melodies and the harmonies of songs. So the lyricist just write down the lyrics and so on. Okay, now we go as far as that now. So we're talking about some of the best lyricists in Jamaica. Okay, as we're talking about DJs, I'm not talking about the singers. So the DJs, the DJ in America would be compared to being a rapper. So when you say I like a DJ in a general sense, it's talking about the man with the headphone and him spinning thing and the dance and him. But we're talking about the person who is on the mic and him saying stuff, right? That's our thing for being a DJ, this job. Okay, now it's been for a while a debate of who a lyricist is in Jamaica, or who are the best set of lyricists in Jamaica. Now, how we in Jamaica look at lyricists are persons who tells the best set of stories in such a way that it gives so much picture and so much color or brings the story to life. So there are some artists that are in those elite group of persons. Now I have a couple and I'm gonna share them with you. So at the end of the video, what we're gonna discuss, what we're gonna talk about, we're talking about the best set of lyricists. We're talking about persons who are lyricists and persons who are just prolific of writing songs, but they are not really considered in our terms as lyricists. And also persons who are real lyricists, but they're not able to capture the audience. Okay, now being a good lyricist, you have to be able to write songs that give a good picture. Also, you use so much of the figure of speech in your songs that it brings so much light to it. Because figure of speech is basically using them to tell your story and give it more life. Now I can give you off the top of my head 10 figure of speech, and I can also tell you some of the most common ones, because there are so many, but the common ones that are used in song. You have the simile, the metaphor, personification, pun, alliteration, metonymy, euphemism, oxymoron, synecdoche, irony, and that's 10. So I'll give you an we call it an honorary one. It's called the double entendre. Yes, man. The double entendre basically is using a word that has two different meanings, but it can be used in both ways. So let me see if I can find something now. I think Vybz Kartel used this thing here, and I tell you, it took me a while to understand what he was talking. So he's saying, what is under my nose? And he go like this, and you hear say, I'm out. But let me tell you something, it took me so long. When me hear you first you say, what kind of foolish is Vybz Kartel talk about? Under my nose, I'm out, and I'm out. I couldn't make the connection, but it's after a while I realized it's I am. Sorry. It's I'm out, which I am out, out, meaning I'm gone. And then the next one is I'm out, which is a Jamaican. You say I'm out. In the English term, I want to say is your mouth. We say I'm out. So anyway, I don't want to mix it up too much. So those are what you say most commonly used in writing songs. Those figure of speech that I use. So you find. So if I give you some of the best lyricists in the business, and if I'm talking about lyricists, real lyricists, I don't want to offend anyone by not calling their names. But let me give you some now, and not in order of priority. Yeah, I'm just calling lyricists. So if we have Vybz Kartel, one of the best lyricists, because he used so many figure of speech in his song. So he's one. Masicka as well. Agent Sass, brilliant. And Chronic Law. Well, and I say and because I'm calling 5. Chronic Law is one of them. Use so much of those figure of speech in his songs. It's not funny, right? And the last one, and this one is lyricist to the bone, but he's not connecting with the audience, and he's called Dr. Devon the Doctor. Yes, lyricist guy, because I listened to him. He was a rising star person, but I don't know what happened, because sometimes in the music business you have to be in a certain camp to make it or not. But yeah, he's one of those. And I think I should mention this one too. When I said the euphemism, I didn't mention the euphemism. Euphemism is when you use a term to cushion the effect of something. So if you for euphemism now, you'll talk about, like a man say, he put the dog to sleep. No, you know it's not the actual sleeping, but it really killed the dog or caused the dog to death. But you don't want to say it like that, especially around like kids are, so you say put the dog to sleep. So that's a euphemism, figure of speech there. If you go in overseas in terms of lyricists, you have Eminem, Lil Wayne, B.I.G., Nas, and Tupac. There are so many more, but those are my lyricists. So if a person come and want to find out who is a lyricist, it's basically a person writes lyrics for song. But as I said before, the top lyricists are the one that uses up the figure of speech more often than others, so that their lyrics becomes lively. So I hope you are. This is Duke again from another Bar Talk, and I am out of here. Let me know what you think. Have that.